welcome to another video. Today it is Mum and I. Is that the correct way of saying it?
Yes.
Yes, not I and Mum or me and Mum.
No.
Mum and I knitting and stitching show fabric haul. And as you can see, well, what you can see is a giant pile, and there's loads of other stuff as well. She got a couple of chairs spare so that we can put the things that we've shown you down. Yeah, we don't do this very often, do we? Do it twice a year. The knitting and stitching show and the festival of quilts, and we purposefully go to buy all of the stuff. And we did. We bought all of the stuff.
Yeah, you did. I bought some of the stuff.
You got the stuff.
I didn't do badly.
No. So we didn't need to buy an extra suitcase this time around,
no.
though, did we? So, yeah,
that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. But that's because we did take our large suitcases with us, because we planned ahead. But anyway, enough waffle. Do you want to see what we got? Should we start with the Sew Over It purchases? Try and do it in sort of a chronological order?
Which were they?
This one. Right, that one, and that one.
Okay. You want me to start?
Yeah.
Right. Well, Sean bought me this fabric, a piece.
It was one of their remnants.
A remnant.
So they don't have it in stock anymore. It's been out of stock for quite a while.
So hopefully I'm going to make one of my blouse patterns with it. Very exciting.
It's a rayon and there's 80 centimetres of it, so I think it's probably going to end up being some kind of cami top to wear underneath your shirts and things that you wear in the summer,
right,
or spring.
But
we will do our best to get the biggest top we can out of that.
Yes, preferably with some sleeves of some sort.
Yeah,
so I can wear it on its own.
Yes.
Yeah.
And these were her Mother's Day presents.
And this pattern was Mother's Day as well, that Sean bought for me.
It's the Sew Over It vintage shirt dress. And you saw the made up, didn't you?
Yeah, they look really nice. When I first saw the pattern, no, this pattern I've always liked, right from the beginning, haven't I? Yeah. And they look beautiful made up as well. So that's a make to do very quickly.
Yeah, you've actually got some fabric that would work for that. That lily print that you really like that you wanted to cut into.
Oh, right.
Let you.
Yeah.
That would work for that.
Ah,
that's good.
That's good.
Although you do have 5 metres of that, which that one really doesn't take.
Doesn't need it, no.
No, but never mind.
No.
And what else did you get?
And I bought the triple crepe that I looked for last year. It's black, but it's triple weight, and that's to make some very nice trousers. So I'm doing a wearable muslin at the moment, which I started some time ago actually, and it went back on the shelf. So
I think you're overly in love with the pattern, weren't you?
No, that could be what it is.
I think
so. I need to do and probably get another pattern that was
I
suited.
think you liked the process.
Yes.
And the idea of trousers.
Oh,
and
yes.
It's a craftsy class that you're doing, isn't it?
Yes.
And it was very helpful for this is how you fit, and this is this and this is that kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not.
No, I will finish them though.
Yeah.
Because,
Well, yeah, you need to.
Yeah.
That was it for you from Sew Over It, and then anyone watching my vlogs, you will have already seen this. This is the Lady McElroy cotton lawn in the beautiful leafy print. It's got some oranges, purples, blues, corally pinks in there, and I saw it and I was just like, oh, I don't need another print with leaves on it, I have a lot. And then I looked at the price and they had put it up at £12 a metre, and it's supposed to be 15, and then they were also offering 15% off, so it was an absolute bargain and I couldn't not. And I'm going to make a shirt dress with it. It's going to be a McCall shirt dress. There's a decent amount of room here. It's going to be this McCall shirt dress, and so it's not going to be an 8577. But yeah, I love it. It's so nice. All of this stuff needs washing. We've not done that yet, have we? We were waiting to film this, and then it's all got to go in the wash. Yeah. Haven't told Dad that yet either.
No, I thought you were taking it up with you.
Oh, I probably will. I'll wash these up at mine, and you can wash yours down here.
Easy.
I love
it's
this.
lovely. Very nice. Beautiful.
I love this so much. I have
Beautiful.
eyeing this one up for a while as well.
There might be a bit left over, which would make a good lining for a necessary clutch wallet or a handbag.
Oh, there will definitely be decent sized scraps left over. Yes, I'm glad you said clutch wallet or handbag. When you were going with that, I was thinking clothing. There's not going to be enough left over for clothing, and if there is, it's going on my body. So that was it from Sew Over It, and that was the Wednesday night when we'd gotten up to London and it had really started snowing and we just hadn't looked, and we didn't get the email saying that the party had been cancelled because there was a launch. No, there was a launch party for the new pattern and the 15% off, and it was supposed to be a fabric swap as well. Thank goodness we forgot to bring our fabric to swap because we'd have been lugging even more stuff up there. So it was nice. It was really, really nice to get to see one of their shops though, because I haven't seen either of them, so it was nice to see the new shop, and it is beautiful, and I can imagine taking classes in there would be really fun. I'll go next because I've got more than you, haven't I?
Okay.
Two of my really close friends have had babies. I want to make them both a little sort of baby quilt, and the first one I'm going to do is for Noah, and his nursery is themed around elephants and jungle print, South African, because his dad's South African and his mum's Dutch, so it's elephants and all sorts of stuff. So I found this, and it's a canvas, and this is from Fabrics Galore, so it is thicker, and I'm going to use this as the back. And Mum kept saying I should use a minky because it feels nice, and I agree with you that
babies like soft.
But this is going to be the bottom of the quilt, and I was thinking it'd be more hard wearing and it could be put outside and that kind of thing, so it wouldn't necessarily be quite so prep. But I'm going to put some minky on the top. Touchy feely, I think that's a nice idea.
Around the edge it with them.
Oh no, I found some black and white cheetah print bias binding.
Right.
So yeah, it's going to have black and white cheetah print bias binding on it. So I found that from Fabrics Galore, and that was £14 a metre, and I have a metre of it. It's 140 wide, so I'm going to try and make it into a square quilt. So there's that. And then I also came across this panel, and I can't remember the name of the company that this panel's from, but it was £6 for the panel, and it has elephant, lion, giraffe, zebra. Oh, and it has 2 of each of them. Aren't they adorable? So that is going to make its way into, it's a Robert Kaufman print. Well, that's good because it's Safari Soiree, so they might have some coordinating fabrics that go with it, so I could have a look for some fat quarters. That would be good, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's going to go on the top of the quilt. So it's not going to be a big one. It's not going to take me as long as my other quilts have taken me to do, which would be nice. One's about 3 years, still not finished. But yeah, so got those 2. So that's for some unselfish sewing, and then the rest of this is very selfish. Mum, you were saying about, you've been very restrained, and you were saying that a big stash stresses you out, doesn't it?
Yes, I like to have a purpose for everything, and if I've got too much, I just lose I can't do it. It's all right with my quilting stuff because I need all the different colours and bits and pieces,
textures and
but
prints.
for clothing, no, it stresses me out.
See, I know exactly what all of my fabrics are going to be. I just have a lot of them.
Yes, and I haven't got as much time for the clothes making as I have for the quilting.
Yeah, well, you want to split between both, don't you? So, well, the next one that I've got here is my Liberty fabric, which was what bought on the last day, and my Liberty buttons. I'm going to include a close-up of these for you. You know how much of a magpie I am. I saw them, and they only have 9 left. So I'm thinking they're going to go on a black shirt dress because they're very pretty. But yeah, I'll include a close-up of those. You all know that I wanted the Liberty Carline print in the blue colourway, and it is beautiful. I am so in love, and walked in and immediately saw it, and it was just like, oh, I have it, and picked it up and took it over to the cutting counter, and the lady was like, how much do you want? And I said 5 meters, and she went, you're making a big 50s style dress, aren't you? And I was like, yes I am. I'm actually going to be making an 8577 out of this. I have this one planned, a black one planned, and the viscose linen one planned, and then I will stop making the 8577 because I love it, but I have lots of other shirt dress patterns that deserve some love.
Yes.
But I know I love it, and I know, and this fabric's £22.50 per metre. I was given a gift card from my brother and sister-in-law for Christmas, and some money from my best friend, and then I've topped up the rest, and yeah. I know I love that dress, and this is very special fabric, so I want to make something that I know I love and I'll know I'll wear. So that's my Liberty fabric. And then the lady was like, do you have a Liberty reward card? And I said no, and she said, well, if you sign up today and spend over £150, you'll get a £15 off voucher. It's like, well, I don't have any more money to spend, but would you like some fabric, Mum? And so we went around and you found...
I looked very carefully.
There was quite a few that you liked.
So, yeah, so much choice. It was beautiful. But I thought that would make a lovely one of those blouses. I'll show you the patterns in a minute. But it really is pretty.
It's very nice. And they had this in a lot of colourways. This, believe it or not, is actually called the pink colourway.
Doesn't look, it looks more like
Blues, I would have said.
Rusty pink. It's not a
Oh, it's not a pink, salmon pink.
Salmon pink,
yeah.
yes.
But
And it's got greens. So it's my kind of colours. It's autumn-ish. Spring, it's more like spring, isn't it?
It's springy colours.
Yeah.
You got 2 meters of it,
Yeah.
which you're going to use to make the Deer and Doe Milio. Which I think, are you going to do the short sleeved version or the long sleeved version?
Might do 3/4 length version. Who knows?
She's getting all fancy with her shirts and, you know,
Yes.
forging ahead and doing her own thing. This was from Guthrie and Garney, and I'm really pleased that she's bought it because that means I can steal it and trace out my own. It's one of the nice things about sharing a sewing room with somebody. But yeah, I've loved every version that I've seen of this. Oh look, it has tower plackets. You know how to do those, yeah?
I do.
Yeah. We had fun with that, with making Dad's shirt, didn't you?
Oh yes, with Dad's swap shirt.
Which I will be showing you in fact you'll have seen this yesterday, because you'll have seen Dad's shirt yesterday because that video is going up on Saturday and this video is coming to you on Sunday. So yeah. We also bought from Guthrie and Garney the Pauline Alice Rosaria skirt. That's the one that you want, isn't it?
Ah yes, please.
So this was, I bought this on the last day when we went back to Guthrie and Garney, and I'd seen some tweed, Melton tweed, was it Melton tweed? Linton tweed at Bloomsbury Square Fabrics, which I showed you guys in the vlog, and I'm going to be getting some of that for my birthday, which is very nice. And I was thinking I could make the short version of this and then a little cropped cocoa jacket. I think that would look really cute. I think that would look really good. So yeah, but you want to make the longer version, and guys, I would very much like your opinion on what colour this is.
I can now see
Oh good.
that it's got blue in it. I thought it was black. But it's
blue.
it's
Dad
blue
agrees
and white,
with me.
yes. And I'm hoping to make one of the skirts with that, a winter skirt. It's quite heavy, and again
Yeah.
it was the last piece.
So you got a good 1.3 metres, wasn't it? 1.4? Yeah, you should have enough. And it was, this was from M. Rosenberger's son, and it's stitchfabric.com. I will try and link as much of this stuff in the description bar down below as I possibly can. So there's that one. I'm probably going to have to do a few more than you, aren't I? Because you're fast running out of stuff. This is from Higgs and Higgs. It is their quilted look jersey. It should be no surprise to you guys that I am going to make a jumper out of this. I think I got, oh no, did I get 1.5? I think I got 1.5 meters of this, because they didn't sell by 10 centimeter increments, which is, I can understand why, and I personally don't sell in 10 centimeter increments either, any of the fabrics that I list, but it is very, very, very nice when the companies do, and Guthrie and Garney do that, so you can get really precise amounts for your patterns that you're going with. But I'm thinking I'm going to revisit the toaster sweater, because you've ended up with my last toaster sweater, the black and gold one. And I think what I need to do to make it more me is to crop it so that it actually, not make it tight, but just make it so that it hits just on, because it was hitting me on the top of my hips. So there was no definition at the waist. You couldn't see that I went in, and it just made me feel really big. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is take a whole chunk of length out of the torso of it and reduce it so that the band sits just on my waist, and I think that's going to look really nice in this. I'm going to have enough left that if I colour blocked it with some black, so did black sleeves and then this as the body, I could make 2 sweaters out of this, because I think I have enough. I want 1.5 meters of it, so I think that will work. I think that is the plan for that one. Oh, I forgot, I got this from Fabrics Galore as well. It's one of their remnants, and it's 140 centimeters by 140 centimeters, and it was £6. And it's another Lady McElroy print. It's the Amaryllis one, and I'm hoping I love this print so much. that I'm going to have enough.
Oh,
Isn't it nice?
it is nice, yeah.
I'm going to have enough to do like a Jennifer Lauren Hunter tank, or one of those Gertie tie front shirts that I'm planning on doing a couple of this month. This stuff is between 14 and 15 pounds a metre, and there's just under 1.5 metres for £6, so an absolute bargain. Absolute bargain. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Going to wash that, make that. I'm going to be so busy, aren't I? Next up, I have this turquoise needle cord. I got this from Doughty's. This was £9.50 a metre. I have 3 metres of it, and I am planning on some sort of shirt dress. Loads of you were saying in the comments of the video that you thought pattern, it's one of my pattern stash videos, I'll have to have a look at it again, and you were saying that one of the shirt dresses would look great in a needle cord, and I clearly agreed with you, but I can't remember which exact pattern it is. It's alright, I have the comments, I can go back and check.
Yeah.
But it's really soft. It's definitely my favourite colour. Should we go on to Girl Charlie? Because you went nuts in Girl Charlie as well.
What, this?
And these.
Oh, right. Okay. Shant's talked me into making myself some pyjamas.
How did I talk you into doing that, Mum?
Because I forgot mine. I had to borrow Shant's. It was very good. So I
really
found
soft,
this, which is lovely and soft. Not too thick, because I get hot. So I'm going to have a go. And I think it's rather a nice pattern.
It's a lovely pattern. The PJs that you borrowed of mine, or it fit you well, didn't they?
Yes, the bottoms are a bit voluminous. I would make them less voluminous.
That's the size small.
Yes, I would make them less voluminous. A bit more waist and a bit less puff.
Really?
Yeah.
but the elastic
Very
was
nice.
alright.
Yes, it was a little bit tight.
Okay, so we make that a bit looser, because
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work out if you need to trace another pattern or if you can use the ones that I've already done.
That'd be good.
Yeah, save you a whole bunch of work. So I took with me a whole bunch of patterns that I already had and that I wanted to get the exact amount of fabrics for, and this one, the 8825, is going to be this month's sew along, and I wanted to get, after having made it once, and I made it in a very lightweight jersey and I love it, but I need to take the skirt off of that one and put a heavier weight jersey on the bottom to make the skirt a bit more substantial and flattering, I think. But the top was brilliant. I loved the drape of the top. I took this pattern into Girl Charlie, and the lovely Mark was really, really helpful. And so I have got a navy ponte for the skirt portion, and we had the tape measure out, measuring how long it would need to be and everything to make sure I had enough. So we've got this for the skirt portion, and then I got myself some of this for the top, which I think is going to look really cool. And I told him that it was going to be like this month's sewing's nautical themed, and whilst this is not strictly any way, shape or form reflective of that, I do think that it works really well because of the white and the navy, and it's going to look lovely as the top of that.
Very nice.
I think it's going to be a really, really nice dress. And the other side of that is that it's really comfortable, that dress, to wear as well. So I need to pull my finger out and fix the black one, put the skirt on the black one. I might cut the black skirt at the same time I cut this out. The other thing that I'm making is the patterns that Karen sent me as part of the KB pattern swap. I couldn't find a crepe that I liked enough to buy at the show, so I'm going to get the crepe, the navy crepe for this from the fabric room. But I did find this red and white stripe for this bodysuit, and I think I have pretty much decided that I am going to make version A of this with the tie front. I think it's either that or C, and I said this before, but I think A is going to look really cool with the little ties. So yes, I've got this. I haven't got the tricot for the crotch lining. That was really fun, asking people, do you have tricot that's suitable for crotch linings? But I'm sure I can Google it and find it online somewhere. And I'm sure it's from all the Eva Lelouve videos that I've seen, she uses cotton jersey for that kind of thing, so I'm sure that is going to be totally fine. But yeah, tricot, who knew? And then Mum bought some stuff from Girl Charlie as well, didn't you? More stuff.
More stuff. I bought these two vegan leathers. They're not leather, obviously.
They're stretchy as well.
And I bought those to make a bag. So it's a nice russety brown and a coppery gold,
Yes.
which I thought would look quite good in one of the handbags that we were making.
They look great together.
Yeah.
And we're thinking, because obviously you don't want stretch in a bag, we're thinking as long as we put this onto a non-stretch interfacing.
Not very stretchy.
It's got good recovery though.
Okay.
But yeah, so if we put this onto a non-stretch interfacing, then that will stabilise the fabric nicely and make it great for working with bags. And I've got some really nice copper hardware that you can steal some more of.
Yes. Excellent.
Yeah, she stole from me, people. I mean, to be fair, I did give it to you. We've shown you the patterns that we got from Guthrie & Garney, and oh, where's that fabric that you got from Guthrie & Garney?
Of this?
Yeah.
Ah, it's a cream one of this.
Where is it?
It's in the cupboard.
Okay.
Forgot to get it back out.
There is some plush back jersey, and it's just a plain bottle foresty green on one side, and then it has super soft sort of fleecy lining, and Mum bought the creamy one, which is kind of a marl effect and then cream lining. And I think what I'm going to do with this is another toaster, but what I'm going to do is, because this stuff is so lovely, I'm going to, rather than have the collar just fold in on itself, I'm going to split the collar pattern piece in half, and so that I can have the outside like this and then the inside of the collar like this, because if I cut it all out and had it normally, then it would fold in and the plush would get lost on the inside of the collar piece. So I'm going to have this on the inside. I think that was going to look really nice. And yeah, again, same thing, gonna crop it and make sure that it suits me.
I think I'm going to have my softy bit on the outside.
Are you?
Yes.
It's the wrong side.
Then I do, yeah. I like it.
But then you're stroking yourself.
Yes, it would look nice.
But it feels nice. I think about these things. It look okay. There you go. So she's going to do that, and then I also wanted this Atelier brunette. Now, is that navy or is that black?
I think that's black.
I think it is. It's kind of a warm black rather than black though, isn't it? It's got gold spots all over it. We were tempted by the gold sprinkles, but we went for spots in the end. And I got this for the Butterick 6388 for the dress version, but view D, so I have exactly the right amount, because they are lovely like that and they cut it for me, so 1.6 meters. This stuff is expensive. This stuff is also £22.50 a metre, so this is, apart from the Liberty fabric, one of the most expensive things that I bought, but it is so soft. And I have Seamwork Astoria in the grey and pink version of this, which is lovely to wear. So I thought it would look very smart, but also be super comfortable, which was nice to work in from home. Right, what else have we got? Some patterns. A shop called Till the Sun Goes Down, and she has the most beautiful fabrics and the most beautiful patterns. And I took Mum there on the first day, and you picked up 3 patterns, and then we went back on the second day and we got more patterns.
Yeah, I thought I brought another one.
You have, I've got it over here.
I see, she's got some of my
Hey, I
patterns.
was carrying it home for you.
Right. Well, it was interesting. A house coat or dressing gown is what it's called, but it looks like a shirt dress really, and it's a lovely shape. And actually, the material Sean was saying earlier was the one I was thinking of for this, the lilies.
Oh, the lilies. Yeah, that would look nice.
Yeah. But when I opened it, there's not really a lot of instruction, so that would be interesting. I'm glad I've got my instructor.
No, you've got the person that you sit there going, this doesn't make sense, and then I sit there and puzzle over it and go, I shall Google this. And we find it.
But she usually knows.
We get there eventually.
Then I had this shirt dress as well.
It's the 6090. I think it's an out of print one, but if I can find a link for it, I'll put it down below.
Right. And they had one made up on the stand, and it really did look very nice. It needs to a very fine material though, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it wants
A lawn
chatty
or
crepe.
viscose or something very
Lawn might even be pushing it.
flowy. Yes, I don't think it would be right in that. It needs to be very...
The ones that they had made up were beautiful, and it is in the vlog. If you go back and have a look at the second day in London, it's up on the up on the blog, but it is a very pretty pattern. I like that.
Mm.
Thankfully, it also happens to fall into my size range as well. It's funny how that works. And then the actual Till the Sun Goes Down patterns, she does her own pattern range as well, and you got the Amelia tuck blouse, which she was wearing.
It's lovely.
It's got a gorgeous collar detail on it, and you can have the interesting collar detail, or you can have it... What are you looking for?
What I was kind of hoping,
No.
yeah, was I could do that in it without a collar. Maybe just make a facing, because I think that would look lovely in it.
No. Wants at least 1.5. You've got 80 centimetres. That is going to be a tank or a cami. You might get some sleeves out of it.
Okay.
Sorry. But yeah, it's...
But it could be this.
Oh yeah, that would look amazing.
Yes.
That would look amazing.
I think it would look amazing in that. It's a
Yes.
bit more delicate than the other
The
pattern.
video, yeah. So these are the other 2 patterns that Mum got from that shop.
Oh! I thought I had a few more.
Well, I was carrying them around for you.
I mean, that's an interesting dress.
You were convinced about that on me, weren't you?
Hollywood, yes, I bought it actually for Sean because I think it would look lovely on her.
Yeah, I'm gonna insert a photo so you,
Right,
because you're
okay.
covering my
Yes.
face.
Yes. Yes. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, does
It's
it?
like, look, it's lovely.
It doesn't work. Yeah.
Thanks, Mum. Yeah, I really like that, and I think the reason that I really like that is that they put a belt on over the pattern, and I think that looks awesome.
It works, doesn't it?
I love the sleeves of the blue version from UB. I think they're lovely. You know, I've got a bit of a thing for those kind of sleeves though. So there's that one.
We've got another shirt pattern.
And again, the instructions in this are very sparse, but it's beautiful. It's a 1940s style shirt, and again, loads of lovely details on it. I like the different collar versions. I think I like 3. I like that collar. That's nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
I think I would go like they have done as well. They've got one button on view, and then
big button.
But then everything else is hidden. I like that. I think that's very nice. So there's that one. The lady I was talking to her about the channel, and I was talking to a lot of indie pattern designers there asking about sew-alongs and things like that, because one of the things I really don't want to do is tread on anyone's toes, and I know there are lots of you requesting sew-alongs for indie patterns, and some I'm going to be doing and some I won't be doing because they're doing their own versions of that. So there's exciting things for you guys to be looking out for all over the place. But so I was talking to her about the channel, and then Heather came over and was like, oh, she does have a channel, I watch her, which was lovely and probably perfectly timed, so thank you, Heather. But I was very kindly given the beach pyjama pattern, which I'm going to be making in April as an April sew along, and I think that would be because as you guys know, I work from home, so I want to look smart and be warm at this time of year, which is why there's so much of this stuff. But coming into sort of the warmer months, I still want to look smart, but I want to be comfortable, and these just look the most beautiful. There was a girl on the stand wearing one of these the first day we went, and it looks stunning, and I can imagine it would be really comfortable to wear as well, because you can make it as tight or as not tight as you like because of the waist ties. So I'm going to be doing this as April's sew along, which I'm very, very excited about. It's very pretty. And then I've been it was Lisa Comfort who introduced me to Till the Sun Goes Down, and she'd made a skirt out of some of their fabric, and I went to the website and I saw this on the website, and I was just like, oh, it's so beautiful, it's so beautiful, I love it, what would I make with it? And then I saw it at the show, and she only had, I think I've got 2.3 meters here, and that was all that she had left, and that's it, it's gone, so sorry, I've got the last of it. But it's little kitties. These little kitties, and I don't know what I'm going to make with this, because I was planning on making a short top, like a tank, hunter tank or something. Yeah, but I've got 2.3 meters now.
You can make a blouse and a thing.
I don't know what I'm going to make, but it is stunning. I love it. I love it. All of the fabrics that she has online are beautiful. They're lovely weight. They're slightly different prints to what you see everywhere else. So that's what I think is so nice about them. I don't know what the kiddies are going to be, but some form of top Have I got enough?
Oh, it looked nice in that.
Only the short dresses. Yeah, not enough for beach pyjamas, but some form of top, and I think that's going to be stunning.
Well, we have one more cone. First year we got 4-ply in a lovely green. Last year we got a huge one in cream, double knit.
Which I need to show you the cardigan that Mum's made for herself out of, because it is amazing. My cardigan's that big circular one that you all love, which is wonderful. You did ask me why I wasn't wearing it last weekend, but it wasn't warm enough.
No, and I'm making her one of her short ones at the moment.
So which is really, really cool. And
nearly finished.
There's still enough left for
another one.
Maybe a chuck jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I made Nia a jumper with it as
yes,
well.
of course. So that cone has just
so
been
it's going to be 6 good
decent
size garments out of it. Yeah. So this is double knit, and it's a very nice camely colour, isn't it?
Yeah. Beige.
Beige. So
that's the only thing about the large size cones, is that the colour range is very small, but you can understand that, because the sort of the more bright out there colours may not be appealing to everybody in this size.
And you could dye the cream. You could dye easily if you wanted to.
We might do that when we go to the knitting, the Festival of Quilts, and get another cream cone and just dye the things. Yeah. But yeah, so. We did buy a fairly decent amount of wool this time around, didn't we? I've got... So, the lovely people at Swingcraft, I bought this and this colourway from them. Yeah. Swingcraft 2, again, I will list their details down below. I bought this and this colourway from them probably 2 years ago at the Festival of Quilts. And I only bought 5 balls of each, and then realised that they were 25-gram balls, and that wasn't really going to be enough for any of the jumpers that I liked. So I took those 5 balls back this year and said, can we match the dye lots? And they said no, but how about you take these and give us those ones back and do it that way. So I've got the kind of coppery browny colour with the silver twist through it, and then the blue, and I want one of these to be that, you know, the jumper that Gabby was wearing with the owls.
Oh yes,
that's what these were always intended to be.
Right. Okay.
So I mean, I'm not doing this, Mum's doing this. I can knit a scarf over a course of about a year and a half.
Yes.
So I took my knitting with me, I just never picked it up. They were also doing these grab bags of all these amazing different types of wool, from everything from really expensive ones down to very reasonably priced ones, weren't they? And this green Noro double knit, and
which is lovely wool. It's the same as I made my coat out of.
The very, very big coat. So Mum got me, it was reduced from 60 quid down to £20.
Yes, just under. Yeah.
So it was £19.99.
Yeah.
So she's bought me this, and again, this is for me, and it's going to get knitted into something amazing, and it will go really well with that blue and white and green striped fabric that I'm making a skirt out of this month. So that's good. Not that you have to get this jumper finished for the end of this month or any. No pressure.
I'm not.
And then you also found their little grab basket.
Another grab basket, and I bought 4 of these. Now,
you got 5?
These, no, 4. These are 100 grams, so that's quite a good amount. It's a worsted though, so it's like an Aran weight knit. So we shall see what I shall make with that.
I think Mum should make a cropped style cardigan. Given the types of dresses she started making for herself, I think a cropped style cardigan would really, really work. So I think that's a good possibility. I also went to see Caroline at So La Di Da, and she has very kindly gifted me the Destiny pattern as well. And I have got all of her other patterns that we got was it the festival? Yeah, no, it was the Knitting and Stitching Show last year. So I bought all of her other patterns last year, and then when she released this one, we had a conversation on Instagram, and I said, that's amazing, and she was like, come and see me next time you're at a show and I'll give you a copy. And it's awesome. It actually is a fairly simple pattern that you can do amazing things with, because if you look at the line art or the picture on this, there's some beautiful lace work. So the bones of the pattern are great, and then you can dress it up or dress it down, and that is what I'm going to do. I am going to make a fancy version, and I am going to make a much more day-to-day appropriate version out of a denim or something like that, because I think that will look awesome. So I'm really excited about that. And this is also going to be a sew along, but it'll probably end up being June sew along, because I have something else planned for May. There's this one, and it was lovely to see Caroline again. We had a nice long chat, didn't we?
We did.
Yes.
Yeah, she was lovely.
She was opposite the butterfly hair clip girls, wasn't she? She was opposite Nikki. She was opposite Nikki. The butterfly hair, amazing one clip. These things, and again I will include the link, because a lot of you were asking for the link for this. These are so comfortable to wear and really pretty, and they're made in South Africa, and so none of them are ever going to be identical. They might go all like on a theme, but they're all individual, and they do keep your hair up all day. You've got a couple, haven't you?
Yes,
so it works for short hair as well as long
Yes.
hair. You can wear it a few different styles. And Nikki very kindly gave me one of these, which was really sweet. But Nikki's also on YouTube, and I'll link her channel down below, because she did a little vlogging at the knitting and stitching show as well. I'm getting there. There's a few more things left to show you. Oh, I got a dragon.
I got a meerkat.
I got a dragon. It's a needle magnet.
And it works.
It's actually, it was from a cross stitch stand, but they had this whole little tray of all these little beasties. And I got a dragon. And again, I will insert a close-up for you so you can actually see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I got a dragon, Mum got a meerkat, and Mum bought them for me, so thank you. I raved about this company when on the channel. It's Fashion Formula, and it's the UK print on demand fabric and paper company, and they have some amazing bases. They have crepe, triple crepes, single crepes, double crepes, velvets, ripstop. They have loop back jerseys, they've got canvas, they've got so many different bases that you can choose from, and their prices now she did say so they're going to try and working on putting it into alphabetical order to make it easier to see. But to give you an idea, the triple crepe is £18.95 per metre if you order 1 to 3 metres. If you order 4 to 9 metres, that goes down to £17.10, and they have a range of over 5,000 designers that are uploading to their website. You can design your own fabric as well. They do a design service where you can pay them £40, give them the kind of thing that you want, and they will help you design the fabric of your dreams. And I'm so pleased to have found them. I love Spoonflower. I think Spoonflower are absolutely amazing. But Spoonflower are based over in America. They've now got the German print house, but still it's quite a long wait unless you want to pay lots and lots of money to have it shipped to you really quickly. And their base ranges, the fabrics that they do, they are expanding them, but they don't have as many as Fashion Formula. So this was £4 for the sample pack, and it's great. It gives you an, I mean, there's a quilted jersey there. It's just so many lovely bases, and loads of beautiful prints that they had, because they had like a metre of each fabric, didn't they? Yes. And there were loads of beautiful prints there already, and they have over 5,000 designers on the website. So next time I need a coat lining like the roses for the red coat, I shall be heading to Fashion Formula, and I've already got my eye on at least 2 of the prints on their triple crepes, because I think that would look really cool. So I'm really pleased I found them. And then the final thing that I have to show you is trend patterns. Now Lucy had loads of samples there that everybody was loving and kept trying them on and saying, can we please buy the samples? And she's like, no, they're my clothes. Can we not? So
a bit like you.
Yes, so it's the same as me when I used to like put my stuff up on the rail in the shop, and they'd be like, can I just buy this one? It's like, no, it won't fit you, and it's mine. So I've been eyeing up trend patterns for ages, and seeing the actual samples made up was brilliant. Looking at the website, the line drawings and the photographs on there is great, but it was really nice to see these things made up in person and get to have a look at all the details and the construction methods and things. And I love that they are more involved, more advanced patterns, and I will be doing a sew along for some of these as well, because I spoke to Lucy about it and she's perfectly happy with that, so that's awesome. I got the trench jacket, which the samples that she'd made up, one was in a twill and one was in like a heavy satin, and she hadn't put the pocket on, and then she'd not put the vent in the back of one of them as well, and it was really interesting to see all these little details that you can add or take away and how that evolves to make the pattern look really different. So really excited about that one. Not that I'm making enough coats this year. And then the pleated shoulder dress, the sample was beautiful, wasn't it? It was so interesting, all of the details going on there, and this can be either a top or a dress. And again, she'd added frills to the cuffs. There is an elastication insert that you can use instead of pleating at the waist. There were loads of different ways that you could make this your own, so that was a really interesting one as well. So I got those two. And then finally, because we were VIPs, we paid for VIP tickets so that we were guaranteed to have somewhere to sit. We got a goodie bag. So I've got a whole bunch of fabric covered buttons and some ribbons, and you got the Toft pattern magazine for this month. And then the very lovely people in the press office, we went to say hi, and they gave us a little fat quarter sample, which has gone straight into Mum's stash. They're actually really nice. They're going to look really, they'll be really cool for things, and a packet of needles. So yeah. Oh, and then you saw Mum using this at the beginning of the. Don't think she realised that the camera was rolling.
I didn't know she was filming that.
I'd said that the camera was on, but never mind. The amazing defluffer, and it works as we saw.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, that's everything. Not including all the chocolate I bought and ate.
Yeah.
I bought chocolate and ate chocolate on both days.
It's like when we went strawberry picking, you have to weigh yourself in and out.
Yeah. Second breakfast.
Yes.
Basically a hobbit.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we oh, you forgot these. Oh yeah. Did forget these. And I forgot the Simplex. That's not all. So I've seen the Simplex before on a lot of American websites, and then Lauren from Guthrie & Garney had used it for placing the snaps on her Kelly anorak, and she's stocking them, so I really wanted one of those, so I got myself that from Guthrie & Garney. And then we went to craftandcotton.com, and they had loads of bag making supplies, and so I've got these frames, and we've got the right size for Mrs H's companion carpet bag. And you got the fabric for yours last year, didn't you? It was the kittens on tapestry fabric, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but we bought a frame each. And then you got the pattern for the Laura bag with the flex frames that you bought,
which are like this.
They snap together kind of thing.
But I bought that last year and I forgot to get a pattern.
Yes.
I now have a pattern.
So yeah, so that is it. That is everything that we bought.
Yes.
That all needs washing now.
Yes.
I will take mine back up.
Very good.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. It was a good few days.
Are we going back next year?
Can we afford it?
Probably not, no. We'll start saving.
I expect so.
Yeah, we will be. It was so much fun. It was lovely, so lovely to see all of you guys as well. It really freaked Mum out when you came up to her and said, I know you're from the telly. I'm like, oh, you're like, who, why, what, where, how? Yeah, that kind of freaked Mum out. But it was so many to meet. It was so lovely to meet so many of you. So
yeah, I enjoyed it. It was nice to see Sian interacting with everyone. It was lovely.
Yeah, good to know that I'm not just a nutter sitting talking to a camera. There are actually people there that watch it.
Lots of people.
Yeah. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon. Bye! Bye!